Mr. Chairman, I will agree with one thing with the Senator is the comment of this hearing, Alaskan bypass, a broken system. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why it was used. It's not broken. It's working. It's working quite well. And as the Senator mentioned, why this proposal is before us, I don't quite and do not know for sure. Chairman Issa has a great interest, as I've said before, in legislating in my state. And he's worried about $70 million loss, supposedly, which would cost the Postal Service probably $200 million if they were to have just what we call parcel post. There's a $15 billion debt in the post office, and you're worried about $70 million that would cost $200. I don't quite understand that. That's what you call picking up peanuts when you have a forest fire in your backyard. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. When this system works, it's working well not only for the rural community, but again, I'd like to remind my colleagues very, very, very straightly, because you're reading, I see one guy up there, Mr. Clay, is on his telephone, and that deeply disturbs me as a chairman, so I would prefer that you would like to listen very carefully. Okay, okay. All right, that's fine. That you take all the land east of the Mississippi River to the tip of Maine, to the tip of Florida, that's part of Alaska. And in that area, you've got 253 congressmen and 52 senators. And you have more mileage of highway in that area, 10,000 times more than we do. There is no highways in Alaska. We do have post offices. And the people, as American citizens, have a right for universal service. Now, if we wish to do so, we'll just go back to the parcel post system. Bypass mail, people don't understand it. What it is, the products that we were going to ship parcel post don't go through the post office. That means you don't need to build more postal buildings. It means you don't have to hire any more people if you want universal services. Now, I will say the post office attempted to, in fact, eliminate parcel post in Alaska, and that was changed back to the way it should be. So we're talking about a situation here that concerns me a great deal, because it doesn't make sense to have this bill, or the bill that was passed last week, moved to the House floor when it has something in it that says peanuts, when in fact it costs us money, the taxpayer money, the Postal Service money. Now, we all know that, very frankly, there was some people talking about non-competition. This is not a new subject. Mr. Chairman Issa has gone to Senator Stevens and advocated for one of his constituents to make it more competitive. The way it was written into law, and it was Senator Stevens, was in fact it's very competitive now. It's not just one, but we couldn't have everybody participating in, or you have not enough to make it work. Now, people say we're subsidizing the passengers. Now, you build me some highways, Mr. Chairman, and I'll go along with you. You give me the land back that this Congress took away from Alaska, I'll go along with you. You let us have what the statehood said, and I'll go along with you. You know that this Congress took 27 million acres away from the state of Alaska and hodgepodged our map so we can't build a road if we wanted to. And the IG's report, and by the way, he's full of it, I mean right up to his eyeballs, and if he's in the room, I'll say it again, when he says, in fact, the state of Alaska ought to build more roads. That's the dumbest statement I've heard in my whole life. I doubt if he's ever been to Alaska. If he has, he knows why we can't build roads. We need this for the people, in fact, in the rural areas of Alaska. We don't need to fix something that's not broken. It does work.